Now, what we're going to do today is to hide any columns and rows in this table or any data that you want to put it as an exception for printing. For the purpose of printing, you don't want to print a certain part of your worksheet, or you don't want any users to know or participate in the data that you're making. You want to hide it. You're a secretive person, let's just say, a hypothetical example. So, for example, we're going to hide the January, and besides, it's still going to be the same total. So I'm going to hide January, the first month of the year. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head down to Home, and then which is located in the toolbar, and then under Cells, you can click the drop-down menu under Format, and then Hide Rows. As you can see, January is missing. But be careful, because if you move the cells anywhere, like keep the address, the selected cells just keep it in place. Otherwise, the January wouldn't come back again ever. And to unhide the January, let's get back the January to the table, okay? No more secrets. So just the same thing, click Home, and then Format, drop-down menu, and then unhide the rows. As you can see, January is back. But, I'm telling you, if you move the cursor anywhere, January or your hidden columns and rows wouldn't come back. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is the downside. If I am going to hide this entire month, okay? So what I'm going to do is to head down to Home, which is already active, and then Format, Cells, hide the entire columns. There you go. It's gone, but the total is still the same. So if I click the cells, like this is what I'm talking about, this is the part where it wouldn't come back. If I click anywhere, any address, that column wouldn't come back anymore. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about now. Let's go back to Home, and then under Format, click the drop-down menu and unhide columns. Now it's gone. But the best solution to this is to click the undo button, which is just here. Or just, type in Control-Z. Undo button. Never forget this. Undo there. Now, to keep everything safe, like for example, I'm gonna hide this column, the projected sales, to keep it safe. So we're going to hide this again. So we go back to Home, which is located in the toolbar, and then under Format, hide the columns. So what I'm trying to say is to keep the address, where you want to hide. Just don't move anywhere. And you can actually print this without the without the columns that you hide. This is the exception. But don't move anywhere, because we are going to take it back. So go back to Home, and then under Format, click the drop-down menu and unhide the columns, which is just right there. So whatever you want to hide, just keep the cursor there, keep the selection, so you can always go back, take back what you've hidden. Another example for printing purposes, there might be things or details that you don't want to get included in the printing. So let's just say we are going to hide this January, February, March, April. So we're going to go back, you're going to click Home, and then you might want to click the drop-down menu in Format, and then hide the column that we've selected, which is from January to April. There you go. It's gone. That's not actually what I've intended to do. It's actually supposed to be rows. Okay, let's go back to Home, and then Format, hide rows. So this is what I'm talking about. It's the same total. I've hidden the January to April month. But once again, keep the cursor here. And whenever this is just what we want to print, the May to December, but the same total, because we've hidden the January to April. So this is just print review. So this is what just going to come out. You can print anything of your own liking, any choices that you want. Now let's go back. Let's take it back. Let's take back the things that we've hidden. So the same, I didn't click anywhere in the table. It's just the same place. So what we're going to do is to go back to Home, which is just here in the toolbar, and then Format, click Hide and Unhide. Unhide the rows that we've hidden. There you go. It's back again. So this is what I'm talking about. Just be aware, but this is achievable. Thank you very much.